Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series, and today we're going to be looking at the dungeon, the Cutter's Cry. Now this dungeon does have a few mechanics you will need to worry about other than just the normal trash pools. The small little sand pools that you see on the ground will occasionally spew sand out of them and damage you if you're standing on top of them. So make sure to take them, the enemies away from the sand pools. Make sure to pick up all the enemies once you finish off the group that is currently here. A new group will spawn. When you finish off that second group, then a new sand pool will spawn that you're able to interact with and use it to transport yourself to the next area. Once you enter the second area, it's another tank and spank fight against a couple ads. Once in the third area, once you continue to keep moving and not standing on top of the sand explosions that are going to happen out of the ground, you will need to watch out for the body slams that the Basilisk does, or the explosions that the Trap Multiple do whenever they start getting low on HP. You can stun them, but unless you're a paladin who can do stuns on demand, it's probably worth just moving out of them so that you do not get caught in one of the self-destructs. As you can see there, I moved in just a moment too soon, got caught in one of them, along with one of our DPS. So. For the first boss, the Myrmidon Princess, there are a couple abilities that are interruptible that you'll want to watch for. The beginning of the fight is a Tank and Spank that you'll want to just pick her up, keep her in the middle of the arena, and dodge her frontal counter abilities. As she gets down to half health, she will spawn a secondary unit that you will need to pick up and immediately start casting haste on her. The haste is interruptible, along with the silence abilities that she is casting on your healers. So you can either interrupt her or your DPS can to keep these abilities under control, but just continue to dodge the Purple AoEs. If you don't kill it fast enough, then a new group of ads will spawn. It's a like 4 or 5 little ads. You just pick those up and AoE them down, but usually your team will kill them before they spawn. Once you take the Shifting Sands to the next area, you'll want to go either left or right, it doesn't matter which one, but you're working your way towards the back of the area, completely opposite of where you are now, towards the Shifting Sands in the back to take you to the next area. The ads in here do have several AoE abilities, so make sure you are moving out of those. But other than that, it's pretty easy. In the next area, again, you'll be moving towards the back of the area, completely opposite of where you come in. So again, just pick either left or right and continue moving around the side of the arena until you get towards the Shifting Sand. And this will take you to the second boss, the Giant Tunnel Worm. Now for the Giant Tunnel Worm, you will want to pick him up and tank him in the middle of the arena again. He does do a single target damage over time ability, but it is not interruptible, so you're getting a defensive heal through this. He also does a frontal breath ability that does not have a display, so it's not dodgeable, and you'll want to face him away from the group so it doesn't hit them. When he burrows underground, you'll want to run to the outsides of the arena, and when he starts moving across the ground, you'll want to not be on the side of the arena that he's going to move towards. So if you see him coming at you when he's underground, then start moving either left or right to figure out where his explosion will be weak to back out. The second time he goes under, he will do either the same thing where he moves across the arena again underground, or he will pull everyone into the middle of the arena and then burst out of the middle of the arena. So if you're already against the edges of the arena, then the pull will not pull you far enough for you to be damaged when he bursts out. But if you're towards the center of the arena, then most likely you're going to end up right in the middle and then burst out. The last area again has little explosion pools, except it's going to be the blue pools that are on the ground instead of like shifting sand areas. So you just want to kind of take enemies a little away from those. So the one that has the fire coming out of it right now, as you see as we're walking up, this is the ones that will explode every so often. So pick your enemies up and take them a little bit away from those so your party is not standing near them. They need to dodge AoE abilities. Last boss will be the Chimera and has several abilities that are interesting and you'll want to watch out for. When the fight starts, you will want to tank him in the middle of the arena. He does have several frontal cone AoE abilities that you'll need to dodge left and right for. If he does Ram's Breath, which will be with the left head, then you'll want to move to the right. If he does Dragon's Breath, which will be with the right head, then you'll want to move to the left. This trend continues throughout the entire fight, except the other mechanic is that it is an alternate aspect. So the Ram's voice is whenever his eyes burn blue, you want to move away from him as he's going to do an AoE around himself. The Dragon's Breath will be whenever his eyes glow violet, and that will be a ranged AoE around him, so you want everyone to move inside. His eyes focus on a single target, and he will launch a ball of lightning at a target that will follow them around for several seconds until eventually it explodes doing an AoE. So whichever ally has the AoE on them, we'll just want to kite that AoE around the arena. I will do an ability called the Ram's Keeper. This is a AoE ability at a targeted location that will leave a slow and AoE zone behind it. So you will want to move out of that location. He does have a Lion's Breath in front of him that is an untelevised, unavoidable repel, but he doesn't use it very often. main ones to worry about are Ram's Breath, or Ram's Voice, and Dragon. So, Blue Eyes out, Violet Eye in is a good way to remember. And that'll be it for Cutter's Cry. I hope this helps a couple people out. Thank y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.